There's no doubt that information systems and digital communication have made healthcare faster and more efficient. Physical records are slower and harder to manage, while tools like electronic health records reduce administrative burden and make patient data easier to access. The question, however, is not whether digital communication increases efficiency, but whether that efficiency leads to more effective and humane care. While online patient portals and telehealth services have expanded access to healthcare, they often do so at the cost of dehumanizing patients. Digital systems are designed to be fast, standardized, and scalable, which means patients are quickly categorized and analyzed, rather than carefully understood as individuals. The goal becomes rapid diagnosis, not an assessment of a patient's unique situation. Research on medical dehumanization supports this concern. Omar Haque and Adam Waits note that when doctors make decisions about groups rather than individuals, they spend less time assessing problems and order fewer tests, leading to worse outcomes. As a result, patients may be seen more quickly, but the quality of their care suffers. Digital communication offers real benefits in healthcare, but as a dominant medium, it encourages generalized treatment, which ultimately risks dehumanization and less effective care.
Due to the pandemic, many people were required to work from home instead of going to the office, with this trend sticking long after the pandemic ended. Many deem this to be a benefit, since it allows employees to work from home and feel more comfortable in their environment. However, this ability to work from home can often reduce the productivity of the employees, as we saw during the pandemic, since when you are at home, you can more easily get distracted without anyone assisting you in staying on track. It can also add stress through its attempt to make communication more efficient, through causing miscommunication and its ability to detach people from their coworkers and prevent personal connections from forming between them. This disconnect can lead to a harmful lack of motivation, encouragement, and responsibility because of the personal disconnect that exists in digital communication technology. Additionally, technological failures can cause a decrease in productivity since you need to jump through more hoops in order to remedy the issue, as opposed to in person communication with others.
Using digital communication to make communicating faster can trivialize, cheapen, or exploit the gift of real relational connections and harm emotional communication. By making the form of the communication itself as fast as possible, we also make the content as efficient and as accessible as possible, sometimes altering the content itself to do so. For example, texting is the most popular form of online communication, found in chat functions or messaging apps, and it is especially susceptible to misuse through the use of emojis, GIFs, or memes to truncate and package emotions. Emojis are a prime example, as approximately 92% of online communicators use emojis, according to research done by the Unicode Consortium. These are often used as substitutes for emotions and humor, neither of which can be communicated well with the lack of body language and voice inflection in texting. Emoji usage can lead to miscommunication, manipulation, and deception. Instead of spending the time to communicate with your family member or friend exactly what you're feeling through facial expressions or an extended conversation, we tack on emojis to our conversations to make our emotions more efficient and accessible. Emojis frequently cause miscommunications through their inadequate representation of our emotions, plaster on artificial feelings that deceive the other person, or use certain emojis to elicit desired emotional responses from people with whom we are communicating. As communications and rhetoric professor Dr. Scott Varda put it, at their worst, emojis can convey a set of meanings far from and potentially even the opposite of their intended meaning.